Hello, welcome back to another exciting session. I am your host Mahesh Karia. You're watching me on YouTube now, and today I'm gonna take you through the RESTful API with a graph database. So, without wasting any time, let's deep dive into it. So, I'm going to take you through the basics, like why the graph database is so popular and different than relational databases. So, the only difference that I'm looking into, uh, they are using nodes and relationship. These are the two main aspects where we will play around with these two things only. So we are using rows in relational databases. Here we are using nodes. This is based on the real life applications. Like in real life, we used to, if you are creating a blogger, so there might be commenters, like someone is commenting on your video or your blog, someone is will like your video. So these are the relations, like, so these relations are maintained by in graph databases. So that's why this is super cool. So yeah, we are going to create one more thing. This is built on the top of Java. Okay, so it does not mean that you have to create everything in Java. No, this is available in all languages, and we'll create the future videos in Python or some other languages as well. But in this video, I'm going to use a Node.js with a Babel for advanced JavaScript. And yeah, without wasting any time, we can start now. So I'm having this editor. You can use any editor, by the way. This is VS Code. You can grab it from here, code.visualstudio.com. okay, this is very lightweight. Lots of folks are using it. Okay, code.visualstudio.com. I know you know this, but even though for beginners, I have to tell you guys. Okay, apart from that, I can start. I'm creating new folder on my desktop. Name it whatever it may be, not a shortcut. New folder. This will be Neo4j for now. Yeah, I'm going to use Neo4j. Okay, there is dgraph is also available, which is built on the top of Go language, I guess. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, you can grab this from here. After that, you have to have node available, nodejs.org. You can grab this from here. I already have it. So you just need to open your terminal. You can open it from here as well. And after that, you just need to, let's go with I'll be using the terminal that I like most. So you can download this from store, Windows Store. Okay, so in desktop, I'll be creating a new folder. I already have it, a Neo4j. So I'll switch to Neo4j, and now we can start. So yarn init-y. So if you don't have yarn already, you can grab this like this, npm install-g. There is no difference between yarn and npm. The only difference is yarn provides library faster, means the downloading speed is awesome, which is supported by Facebook. And yeah, yarn, so you just need to install the yarn. After that, you'll be, this will be available to you guys. So yeah, so it will create a package.json. I need to drag the folder on the top of my VS Code. Okay, yeah, it's done. After that, you can see this package.json is created over here. Okay, I don't need to see this. I'm going to create few extra packages as well. Like for setting up Babel, I'm going to install few dev dependencies, like Babel / node, Babel / core, I guess, and Babel / preset or env, I guess, preset env. Okay, this is it, I guess. So Babel core is not found. Okay, it's fine. Babel. Okay, something is missing, I guess. Babel core is not found. Babel node is not found. Okay, yarn add I'm missing. Okay, it will take some time. So yeah, this is done. Now we can proceed. So now I just need to create a new app.js app.js, so I can write code in it, and I need to install few other packages like yarn add express .env, I guess .env, and one more packages, we'll see it later, but for now express and .env is Neo4j driver, which is I'm not sure about the package name, so we'll look for that. Neo4j and sandbox, we are going to use sandbox as well. Instead of the desktop, you can also use a desktop. Okay, so you can create a new sandbox from here. You don't need to install if you are just playing around with now for it for first time, so you can get a free trial for 3 days at least, so you will learn everything from here. So yeah, I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to launch new project from here. I'm not sure, I should get, okay, network and IT management. This will expire in 3 days. Okay, but yeah, for this video we can use it. So yeah, we can open it from here as well, and here you will get the details to connect with the your application. So here connect via drivers, and for JavaScript I'm going to use this driver, Neo4j driver. That's it, finish. You can grab this from here. So I'm going to use Neo4j hyphen driver. This is it, I guess, on Neo4j hyphen driver. Yeah, .env. This is it for now, so it's getting installed. Till then we can proceed, I guess. So I'm going to create 2 folders first, like src will contain all the source related to your project, another thing is models, and another thing is routes. I guess you can create controllers as well, but this is very beginner friendly video, so I'm not going to create that much of things. So okay, this is it, I guess. Now I can proceed. Okay, this is it. So import express from express. Okay, I also need to create Babel RC file, const app equal to express. Okay, and app dot listen. Now process .env dot port. Yeah, this is it, I guess. Now I need to create few files like .env. I guess .env will contain all the data related to database credentials and port number especially, which will be 3000, I guess, which is a very common port. Apart from that, I have few things like this will be my URL. You can grab this from here, which will be database things. URL will be this. After that, I need to know the username will be provided by Neo4j. Okay, username will be this, and password will be this. Okay, I got my password as well. After that, I need to create something else as well, database name. Yeah, database. Okay, and the name of database you will get from here will be Neo4j. Okay, it's good practice to create env files. So if you are creating big projects, you will find 2 env files, development.env and production.env. so yeah, this is good. We can grab this code as well, so for saving some time. And for now we are not using the code. For now I'm just going to paste it over here, so we can use some of code. Okay, first we'll create some .babel RC file. Okay, will contain the scripts, I guess. Okay, presets, sorry, presets. Okay, and presets will contain at babel slash preset preset env. Okay, this is it, I guess. This is the only thing required to getting started with babel. So now we can test, I guess. I just need to fire one last command. Yeah, one thing is also remaining. I just need to import require .env as well. .env.config. okay, big function, I guess. So you can use this process.env. okay, so yeah, this is it. We just need to hit yarn start, but we don't have start script as well. So from here we can define the scripts, and in here we will define the start script will be modmon, okay, exec, and after that you just need to define babel node and app.js, your name of file. That's it, finish. And yarn start, it will take some time. No, okay, now you just need to go to the localhost colon 3000. yeah, so everything is done. Now we can proceed with the coding part. So yep, now I already have the folders. So inside routes I'm going to create a user.js and will contain import router from express. okay, then we can proceed with the user. Const user will equal to the router. okay, now user dot get whatever it may be, like slash, and we are going to use, I usually prefer to use controller, but in this case we will not use controller. okay, so request response. okay, and here the coding part will comes into the picture, like user model we can import, and where we'll be having a find all method. We'll create the find all method. okay, and we'll use await here, and const result will equal to, and we just need to make it async. okay, this is it, I guess. We'll return res.json. okay, and result for now. So this is it, I guess, and here we will just export default. Why I'm not getting suggestion? okay, user, this is it, I guess. This is it. Now in your app.js you just need to use this thing. So I'm going to import user from dot slash src slash models routes. okay, inside routes you will be having a user. You can create index as well, will be a good practice in future. So app.use will contain the basic setup, like slash will be the path, and user you just need to use. And before that we need two more things, like app.use express.json, and after that we'll be using app.use express.url encoded. okay, extended true. okay, this is it, I guess, for getting started with it. And the whole code will be okay. We'll create the first all the crude things. okay, crude or crud, how I know how you pronounce it, guys. okay, it will be a similar, like find by id we'll use here, find by id. okay, result will be result as usual. Here we'll be using a post method, I guess. Post method will get the data, and here you just need to hit a create with passing request dot body and here we'll be using a put method with id. We need one more thing, nano id. So like MongoDB, they don't create id like underscore id or something. They I don't know, but I haven't found the id yet. There will be something else as well, but yeah, this is it. So I'm going to install one more package. One last package will be yarn add nano id will be better, I guess, for this project. Yarn add nano id. Okay, so it will create a random id instead of that primary key or auto increment key. So yeah, this is the put method, this is the post method. Okay, request.body done. Now this will be a put method. Okay, will contain id as well, and I'm going to use find by id and update. Okay, and the last thing is delete, that we will use. Okay, will contain the id, and here we'll use delete method. So we are going to use these things, these 4 things or 5 things might be. Get by id. Yeah, now we can proceed with the model part. So control P and you can search with them. I haven't created model yet, so you just need to create user.js here as well. Okay, and after that you just need to grab this code from here if possible. Okay, this one, and just paste it over here. I'm not going to use this thing, I'm just using this basic stuff. We'll use import statement instead of these things, and here I'm going to use the first we can grab this thing here. Okay, like require that .env thing with the .config. Okay, and here we go, and then we can grab this here, all the things which is available in process.env will be my port. I don't need port, but we can grab this from here, these 4 things, and just need to import this here. So 1, okay, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Here we go. Alt Control F, I guess, Alt Shift F, yeah, for formatting the page. Yeah, so here I just need to use URL 1. Here I need to use my username, I guess. Here I need to use my password. That's it, I guess. These 2 things are required, rest of the things are not compulsory yet. Okay, this is it, I guess. Database name I just need to provide. I don't need this params things as well. I don't need this query as well. We'll create a query later. I don't yeah, I need to define database name here, so I'll be using database only. Okay, in ES6 you don't need to define colon if both the sides are similar. Okay, so this is the whole thing, and the rest of thing is session.run. We'll don't need this thing as well, and this thing as well. We'll be using this records thing later, we'll see it later, but for here we can start with the coding part now. Okay, so const find all is my first method. Will be async method. Okay, and here we can define a query, but before query we can directly use this thing session.run, and here the query will be match match user colon user. Okay, and you can return the user. So this is the query to get all users, the list of user. So await, and you will get const result or whatever you want to name it. It's all your choice. And here I just need to use result dot records dot map. We are going to use map, so I dot get that u that we are using here. This is in no, this is perfect, I guess. Dot properties, I guess. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, this will be const users. Okay, or we can simply return this thing as well. So we'll test this first. I'm not sure, I'm doing this for the first time, I guess. Export default, and here find all method. That's it, finished. So this is it. Here I'm going to comment the rest of the things apart from find all. This is it. Here everything is done. I just need to use yarn start once. Okay, here we go. And I haven't found any errors yet, but if you haven't installed Postman already, you can grab this from anywhere, all over the internet. But I also, you can use a Thunder client as well. I always like to use Thunder client, but it's all your choice. We can use Thunder client, which makes sense. So you get to know the new thing. This will be your Thunder client, which will be available to your market store as well. You can simply search for Thunder client, and this is the thing that I'm talking about. So you don't need to install Postman. So yeah, this is it. I already have it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so here I'm going to create a new request here. Okay, http ://localhost:3123. Okay, here we go. So I might get errors for the first time. Let's see what the errors we got. It's not a function, it's okay, it's fine. So we'll go to the exact location in the out.js. I'm not getting this user, so I haven't. Okay, user model. So we'll use model here. Will be user model. Okay, and we can import user model from /models/user, I guess. So this will be better, I guess. So yeah, it's just started. Try once time. Okay, the client unauthorized due to the authorization failure. It's fine. Let's go to the models, and let's I guess this is Neo4j basic auth username and password I have provided, which was correct. This is my username and password, and Neo4j is my database name as well. Okay, so let's try this once. So I'll be using this instead of this. Okay, and let's try this again. I'm missing something in parameters. Okay, this is it. From where I'm getting this? Okay, this is my older instance I get. Yeah, this is my older instance. I don't want to use this. I'm going to use the newer one. So I don't know why I'm getting this thing over and over. Okay, it's taking time till then. So okay, it's fine, it's fine. I already have it, so I'll continue with this previous instance. Okay, both works the same, don't worry about it. So I just need to make sure this is my, this should be, and let's console log this thing as well. I guess I'm not getting these things from process env. Let's start this once. Okay, this is working. And what is this? Asus. Username is not Asus, of course. Let's, okay, so you can use something else here. Username, db username will be using db username instead of username. They might have process.env is not understanding my password, oh sorry, my username as well. So we'll use db underscore username. Okay, this is perfect, I guess. db password, yeah, this is it. So url db username, and this is my db password. I don't need this once again, and this one as well. Okay, here we go. Username is not defined. Where is username? This one. Okay, now I don't need this. Console log. Okay, let's try this once. Yeah, okay, so everything is perfect. Now we can start with the rest of the things. So I'm going to uncomment these things. Okay, I've just saved it. I'm going to create the rest of the things. Find by id, the next thing, find by id, and here I'll get the request. This is, it will be having id. Okay, and here I just need to define the id, so I'll be using the same id pattern. Okay, and it will be id. So this is it, I guess. It will get the lots of things. I don't need to do this map kind of thing. Okay, instead of this thing I'll get the first instance. Okay, and I'll use a limit as well, and I don't need this as well, and here we'll limit it to 1 only. So this is for find by id. Okay, just grab it, use it here. The next thing is post, I guess, means create. So to create something you need a body. Okay, so here you need a user if you don't have username already here, and here you don't need to do this, I guess. Yeah, you just need to use create here, and I'll be using match. Okay, here we'll use a new nano id, and you can define the number of the length, how much you can define the length, where 8 I guess better. I have found this from bitly url shortener. You will get the length of 7 or 8, so you can use it if you want to. Okay, sorry. And here after that you can define the one more thing is name, I guess. Okay, comma separated, and you will define the $user.name here. Okay, the next thing will be email, I guess, so you can define the same. now the dollar sign, and in here user dot email. After that, the last thing will be password. You can use bcrypt as well, we'll see. You can also use bcrypt on password. This is it, I guess. This is it, and in return we'll return the user. Okay, so this is the query: name, email, password. I got it. Limit 1, no need, I guess. Just user. Okay, this is it. We'll see it later. It should work, I guess. Now create. The next thing is update. So find by id and update. Find by id and update. Okay, and here I just need to run the match, where I'll be using this thing. I'll match the ID first. Over here will be ID, and in here I'll get ID and user as well. The new user will be better here. Okay, user will be better, I guess. So once I get the ID, and we can close this here, and after that I just need to use equal sign, and I need to use keyword clause set name equal to this. Okay, email equal to this, password equal to this, and the last thing is you can simply return the rest of the thing. User, I guess we need to do one thing. We just need to hit await find all here. Okay, find all, or you can use it as you like, but this is cool, I guess, to return all the response at once. Okay, find all here will, this is create method, I guess. Okay, no need. So yeah, this is update. Now the delete is remaining. Find by id and delete. Okay, let's see. Once you delete something, once you know the ID, okay, you don't need to provide this user now. Once you know the ID, you just need to hit the delete thing, the delete you, and no need to return anything. Delete you, that's it. So after that, here you can use find all, await find all, so you will get to know that this is deleted or not. So here I'll be using a find all, or someone else. This is it again. Let's see if we are getting some errors or not. So once again, find all. Okay, find all is working. The next thing is to post data with the body params in JSON. I'll pass the name test3, email. We'll get some errors, I guess, I'm not sure. test3 at gmail.com. and password should be like test3 at 123. For now, this is the thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got error, I guess. User.create is not a function. Why this is not a function? Let's go to the user.body. Okay, here also I need to pass something. Request dot user dot request dot params, I guess, params dot id and request dot user. Okay, request dot body, sorry, not user, request dot body. These two things are required here in delete as well. Request dot params dot id and these two things are required over here, and find by id request dot params dot id is also required here. And now we can proceed to create. So user model is common for all, and now we can try again to create some user with test3. okay, now we are not getting any errors. So okay, test3 @ it's not getting understanding @ symbol because I know why. In create we haven't used the single quotation here. Okay, so you need to wrap this in single quotation. You can use OGM as well, just like ORM they use OGM, object relational mapping, object graph mapping. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, something happened, but it just created, I guess. Okay, it's created. If I get this thing, okay, this is test3 created this thing. Okay, but I'm not getting the response in return, so I have to do something like in post method here. In model we just need to return something. Okay, it just created, and in return I'm getting nothing, so we can simply return the find all for now, or you can use find by id as well. If I store this thing in some variable like UNI unique id const unique id is equal to nano id, and here I'll be using find by id, and here I'll be using unique id. This is perfect, I guess. There might be some other case as well, but I'm not sure about the other things. Okay, this is the create method. Okay, this is let's try this out with the request test4 request. So test4 send, let's see if we get something in return or not. Okay, I'm getting all the things. I don't need to get all things. Where is test4? I haven't found test4 yet. Okay, this is get command. I need to switch to test4. Okay, I'm still not getting anything here. Let's see why. If I'm not res.json, I'm using in post. Okay, in result, in create. Once more in create we are returning await find by id. Let's go to the id, which will be your unique id, and it will return the records of 0th position. Okay, the one thing I'm missing here, I guess, the get thing I'm missing here. Okay, so now it will work perfectly fine. Okay, it should work before as well. I missed this thing. Okay, that's why it was not working properly. Okay, I got it. So find by id is also tested properly. I can just simply get this thing. Okay, Now if I use this thing here, and if I get the single entity, I should get this thing. Now if I try to delete my test4, it should get vanished. One thing is remaining still. Okay, delete, it's not closed in delete. So if I go to delete here, find my ID and delete, missed one thing here, this one. If I try this again, I'll get the response where test4 is still there. So I need to test again. Okay, this is not deleted yet. Let's try this again. Okay, test4 is still here. Okay, this is another test4. This is the different ID. It was vanished from here. Okay, so let's use the different ID like this one. Let's delete this thing again. Okay, it should not return. Okay, test4 is gone, so this is working fine. Now we'll try to update this thing. Okay, here, and we'll just use put thing, and instead of this test1, it should return test4. Okay, let's try this out. It will throw error, the last error I guess. Yeah, the set, the still I'm missing this thing. Okay, so in update the last thing is remaining. Find by ID and update this thing here. Okay, this is it. This is the last one. Okay, let's try this again. And what is the okay, in password also we need to define one last thing, and after that we can simply hit the test4 thing. Still we have one missing factor. Why? Set is perfect, email and password is also there. This is not required I guess, because we used it here only, so you can remove it from here. Okay, and it should be u dot password, it should be u dot email, and this will be u dot name, and then it will work. So yeah, here we go. So this is done. We haven't found anything yet, but in return we just need to return the get thing. This thing was missing here as well. Let's try with this thing possible. Okay, otherwise we'll use this find by ID. Okay, this is working, so all the things are working. So thank you very much all of you guys for being with me, supporting me all the time. It's been pleasure to be here. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe this thing and hit the bell icon, and please let me know inside comment box what you want from my side. I'll be more happy to create more videos. We'll create this same video with Python as well, and lots of other cool stuff is I'm creating. So thank you very much. Bye bye.